I'm actually in a pretty decent area. And we've got some ICE protesters. You know, the fellas who want to keep our country in the hole and keep bringing in illegals and let them harm us. And say they all did. But I got a story I'll tell later. Thanks, Gas Pop Rob. I'll try not to get shot. I'll see who will talk to me. Well, that's nice. They love America. How you doing? I was doing pretty good. So y'all don't like ice?
Huh?
You don't like ice?
No.
Okay, that's why. I'm on the other side of this, okay?
Yeah.
But y'all don't. First thing everybody told me, ma'am, I know a young man who's now 34. He grew up without 16 of his relatives because of illegals who killed them.
Wow.
I know them, yes. Try
Killing
not to
people
believe
that
it.
aren't illegal. That's what they're doing.
Oh, Mrs. Good and Mrs. Good?
That's right.
Yeah. Research over in Kansas City. No, you haven't, sir. You want me to tell you what I've researched? Okay. Well, she was a lot easier to talk to back in the day than you are. I appreciate your time. That's when she was still alive before the woman said, drive. You too. Stay safe, man. Don't get out too far. I mean it, man. Every human life is worth something.
I got big feet.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I got big feet. I got to be careful.
That's not what I meant. You take care. At least we can agree to be different, right?
That's right.
Take care. Anybody else want to talk with me and tell me your point? No? No?
Can
Oh.
we help you with something?
Oh, I just want to come over and get your point because I'm 180 degrees out from you.
I understand.
And, well, I don't understand, really. I see all this violence and I'm saying, I ain't going to say where we're at, but we're in a decent place in town and,
Yeah.
and y'all, you know, still, I had 4 people say, don't do it. Don't get shot. And I'm going, you know, I don't think everybody's like that. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to be recorded, I don't mind. But I just kind of think of it as a microphone. I'll point it over there. I don't care. You know what I mean? But I've got other people who want to be,
Well,
who
we're
want to
here-
know.
We're here because of our First Amendment rights,
Yes, ma'am.
and we celebrate everyone's rights. And I celebrate your rights to be able to express your voice and views.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why we're here. We're not on everything, but I think that you agree that we have a right to be out here doing this.
Yes, ma'am. You did.
And I agree that you have a right to your opinion. I'm also not here to change your opinion.
I didn't come by to change yours either.
Okay.
I just wanted to get your opinion. Plain and simple. I'm pretty straightforward.
You
You know.
want my opinion on it.
Well, I just want to know why you're against ICE. I mean, I can tell you why I'm in favor of it.
I'm against the current incarnation of ICE. I have a dear friend whose beloved brother died recently, but he was with ICE for many, many years, and I totally respected him and the work they did. This is a different incarnation. This
Okay.
is a quick ramp up to hire as many people as they can. It's pretty well known that they were not well trained, they were not vetted, and they are violating the Constitution at every turn. And previous ICE employees were not doing that. They were picking people up with a judicial warrant. They weren't yanking people out of their cars and throwing them on the ground and ripping children away from their parents or taking a father away from the house when they know the 5-year-old is left inside the house. They never acted like that. They were really professionals, and I had a lot of respect for them, as I do for most law enforcement. This isn't them anymore. This is a whole new ballgame. This is Donald Trump's ICE, and this is abominable. It's abhorrent.
This is a what?
It's abominable. It's
Uh-huh.
abhorrent. It's just horrible the way human beings are being treated. Right out in public with just obviously full permission to behave the way they are. No human being deserves to be treated like that. The worst person on earth doesn't deserve to be treated. I would love to see Donald Trump in jail tomorrow, but I don't want to see him dragged out of his car with his windows smashed in, dragged across the ground, sprayed in the face with chemicals when they've already got him down on the ground. It's ridiculous. We don't treat people like this. This this is not like the country. This is like the country where we don't want to live, and it's breaking my heart.
You're very passionate, ma'am.
Well, I
And
am.
those, I had to bite my tongue on a couple. Oh, I'm
I'm a
sorry.
nurse.
I had to
I'm
bite
a-
my tongue on a couple of them, but I didn't say a word because I truly want to hear. And I'm impressed. Folks, not one single talking point. Did you notice that? You know what I mean, ma'am? You just didn't say, "Hey," and rattle off the things we've been hearing. You expressed it from your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you. And I
And-
know you feel strongly.
I
for
do.
Whatever reasons, but
Oh, I can tell you my reason if you want, but I don't have to if you don't want to.
I actually don't have time because
I understand,
I'm
ma'am.
the organizer
I
here.
appreciate you. Mind if I just go around video your signs and, because if more people are talking, you know what I mean?
But if they ask me to ask you to leave, I will.
Oh, I'll be happy
And you're being
to.
very appropriate.
Yes, ma'am.
Um,
So, I'm not here to cause it. I am here
I believe
because
you.
I want,
I believe
as
you.
I said.
It seems that way.
So, yeah. But take a look at my vehicle. Does it have anything? Okay, folks. I'm back. Let's see if I can't cross right now. These folks are being real polite and nice. The organizer talked to me. I hope you got to hear what she had to say. She said it from her heart. I don't want to block the sign, ma'am. Maybe I should have pushed the button to walk across. Okay, I'll go over here. I'm just about there. Hi, sir. How are you doing?
Okay, how you doing?
All right. I was just talking with your organizer over there.
Oh yeah?
I'm on the opposite side of it. I'm just up front, okay? But I like to hear, and she explained it very well, her point. Would you like to, I'm on YouTube, would you like to explain?
Yeah, no.
Talk? Okay, fair enough. Okay. I thank you for your time.
If I
Yeah.
was sitting some down somewhere.
Okay, well, I just video your signs, and people have to learn to be able to talk with each other, right?
Yeah.
That's my point. That's why I'm here.
Great job.
We don't have to
Really.
agree.
Most people won't do what you do.
Well,
You know.
and most people won't do what you're doing,
Yeah.
being sociable to a guy who's on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say most, but that's what people think anyway. So let's change that a little
Yeah,
bit. We need to
absolutely.
talk. Stay safe. Oh, take a look at this. Ooh. How doors get done with Home Depot. How you doing, sir? May I video your sign? Let me step up here. They may have been looking at me to get out of the way. Now, I'm up front. I spoke with your organizer on the other side. She's a nurse. I don't remember the name, but she said, we don't want to talk. I got a YouTube channel, and I'm 180 degrees out. I'm on the other side of things, but I'm not here. I want to get your point of view. Would you like to tell anybody your point of view, or?
Well, first I want to say, if you're taking pictures, you need to take a picture of hers.
Of her, I will. Okay. She got a good one, does she?
She got a good one.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, you know what? That's very artistically done. I'm serious. So many. Once again, folks, I'm on the other side of the issue, but I'm not here to try to change your mind. Okay? I'm just here to find out what it is. Now that one I think I agree with over there. Okay? We'll get to that in a minute. But I'm here to try to. I want to see what y'all are saying. You know what I mean? What you think?
Yeah.
She has been so gracious, and she explained it nicely that.
So he is recording you, and if you would like for him to leave, I will ask him to.
Yeah,
He's
I think
exercising
we're
his
okay.
First Amendment rights, which I absolutely respect.
SRV.
But just know he's recording you.
Oh yeah, I told him I was on YouTube and what have you. If you want to tell everybody what your point of view is, I've got, I don't know, probably about 30 or 40 people right now. It's on a Sunday, you know, listening. And some of them are my regulars. Oh, hi, Jeremy Bates. There's Rob. Now, I will say, okay, this is where all of us are wrong, okay? When I said, I got to stop and talk to these folks, see why they think they like they do, what they want to say, you know? And I had 4 people tell me, don't do it, they might shoot you. Okay, now when did we get to that point? I mean, we see it on TV, whatever, but this is a nicer part of town. I'm not saying where it's at because I don't think that's appropriate. They know we're not in LA or New York or whatever. Did you draw this, ma'am?
Yes.
Oh man, you're doing well.
Thank you.
Your idea, your creation? Wow.
Yeah.
You see, there are folks on the left. Okay, silence equal consent. I like that. Straight and to the point. And the fact that it's construction looking, they ought to get people's attention. That's pretty clever.
Saves his
Hopefully.
arm.
Yeah. What's that, ma'am?
Saves his arms.
Oh yeah, it does. That's a smart idea. See, it's got this on here. And I really ain't trying to video your faces at all. If I get you by accident, even when I'm out there, I got a car channel. And when I see things going on or go places, I stop and video from time to time. And people like that because they don't travel. Some of them don't. Well, and so what does this got to do with cars? I don't know. I see a bunch of them driving by honking, and some are saying not so nice things, and some are saying some not so nice things from
Yeah.
point of view.
Yeah, that's the way our country is right now.
It
We
is.
all got our opinions, and it's nice that we can still express them.
Say that again.
I said we all have our opinions, and it's nice that we can still express them.
That's right. Our
So
left, huh?
Yep.
So far.
So far,
So
yeah.
Well, we could talk politics if I'm biting my tongue. I'm not going there because I'm in your house. You know what I mean? You all set this up, and I'm a guest here, uninvited, but you all been hospitable. You know what I'm saying? But
Everything okay here? You are blocking our sign.
oh, I'm sorry. They want to make sure that I got the
are-
sign on there. I'm
We're
sorry.
an organized protest.
Video your
Our
sign.
message to-
What's that?
Oh, I'm not trying to get you in. I'm just trying to video your sign.
Well, this is my sign for today.
It's all about corruption, no kings. I'll agree about the corruptions, and anything I disagree about, I'll leave alone because that's not why I'm here. I want to find out what y'all have to say because you're talking to people who wouldn't agree with you. You know what I mean? And we do want to know what y'all, you know, because we talk. You know what I'm saying? Can I step out of the way over here?
What's that?
I just want to step out of the way. She asked me to step out of the way of the signs. But anyway, yeah, I'm not here to change anybody's mind. I doubt anybody changed my mind, but it's good to hear people talk. You know what I mean?
Well,
What-
yeah,
what
I
you
understand,
think?
but if you're not going to have a conversation, you might not change your mind. Then what's the point?
That's right. So, gotta have a conversation once in a while.
Well, no, I understand that, but you know what I'm saying is, like, usually a conversation's like, you know, you're someone, you know, what they're thinking, you're thinking, and
Mhm.
you might change your mind depending on what it is.
Well, I see one sign over there I kind of agree with. And
So, you voted for Trump? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, no, if you're asking, I'll answer. But yes, I'm a Trump guy. I'm not 100% happy. The Epstein files, I'm really unhappy about. Okay. I know he knows that there's something there. And Epstein was apparently, because we don't want to, I don't think they convicted him of anything, but they apparently, he was into treason ideas. You know what I mean? Selling secrets from state to state.
Who? Epstein?
Epstein, yes. And then you got the child stuff. I don't know who's listening.
Well, he was a sex trafficker.
Well, you got that too, and that I'm very much against. Yeah, very much against.
But what I've said, what my point is, I guess, is after everything that happened in the first Trump administration, whether you voted for him in 2016 or 2020, I mean, even if I was a Republican in the past,
Yeah.
which I'm not, but I would never vote for Trump. I'm from New York. I know all about Trump. He's been a racist, a bigot, you know, for his whole life. And so, to me, someone that talks about women the way he does, how can you elect, that's his business, but how can you elect him president of the United States? That's my point. If you're not even going to get to policy yet, and I don't always agree with, like, you know, like, if, let's say, you know, I voted for President Obama or Biden or whatever.
Right.
I can criticize President Biden or President Obama. I might not agree with all their policies, or maybe I don't like the way they're carrying it out, but doesn't mean I don't support them. But they're not talking about women in a bigoted way and all that, and they're not, yeah. So,
I see. Well,
but I mean, I could go on for a year.
I
you
trust
know,
that you
but
can.
I mean, that's one main thing:
Uh-huh.
the hate. How can you? But for that office, for president of the whole country, whether you voted for them or not, they're supposed to be running the country for all of us. He said he would bring grocery prices down. He put tariffs. That's why one of the reasons why prices are up.
Well,
Tariffs
are a tax. Simple
Right, paid
economics
by us.
101. Yeah. In the end user pays that tariffs. And if you have a car, for example, shipped in, well, yeah, let's use car, shipped in from Japan or someplace, and they have you didn't hear that, but the gentleman on the driving by on truck said, "Go Trump, go Trump." And gentleman over at the sign says, "I agree, go."
right.
That is gold. Thank you. That is gold. So, but no, what I was saying is, if it costs $70 to buy something overseas and we can't do it for less than $100 here, they put a $30 tariff on it. They just raise the price $30.
Right.
And so we're paying a tax on it. I'll argue, people, it's simple economics 101. You know?
Right. So how can you support that?
Well, because I think we've lived cheaply long enough and relied on other folks, like, you know, China, for example, with the medication and things like that, the mask and all that during COVID.
It's not a.
I'm only picking on one country. I apologize. Go
Well,
ahead.
it's not. What I'm saying is, it's not a tariff that's specifically on, like, to help the U.S. Steel or something like that. One tariff on that specific thing, or some specific tariffs on China. It's a blanketed tariff that's like on Canada, on all our allies, on everything. It's like, oh, I'm just going to put 15% tariffs. Congress is in control of the tariffs anyway.
Well,
Yes,
we can
yes.
debate that a little bit, but I don't want to debate with you.
Congress
I want to hear what you
controls
have to
the
say.
purse.
Yeah. You asked me a while ago how, you know, knowing that I could vote for him.
Yeah.
Okay, without agreeing or disagreeing with what you said. Okay, folks, if you got any kids, you might want to turn this off a moment. Okay, my son and another boy was slaughtered, okay? And Trump's DOJ was working very hard in the first term to get that done. If you remember in the first term, Hispanic Latino family. You can be one or the other or both. Broken family, he displayed them, for lack of better terms. Then there was a black family. We were supposed to be the white family on display, okay? I still got the text. Maybe I shouldn't say what it said, but he was expecting me at a certain place. But I went to help children instead because I wanted them to live, you know what I mean? Normally I don't get personally involved like that. But there are pretty geese right there.
Pam? Bye, Pam. Are you leaving?
It's just a great sign you got there. But anyway, so when it comes to kids, I based my personal experience dealing with. I've never talked with them. Okay, I'm a what they say average guy in extraordinary circumstances. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And hey, folks, you're gonna lose my volume a minute. Okay, sound's back on. But anyway, well, ma'am, did you have anything else you want to say, or?
Yeah, you take care of yourself.
You too, ma'am. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you willing to talk. Because if we all talk with each other, well, I think the world's a little better. We may not agree, but you know,
And
gotta understand. Have a safe day,
you
please.
too, be careful.
Thank
okay?
you, ma'am. There's a guy with the Epstein sign a while ago. I didn't make it over here. By the way,
What's your name?
my name's. One moment.
Probably the biggest part of it for me.
Do you want to talk to the people that are listening, or not? I'll mute otherwise. You don't have to be on camera. See, I'm saying that. Matter of fact, I don't put people
I
on.
prefer not to be on camera, but I'd like to talk. I mean,
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
I'd say, like, in a lot of cases, corruption is definitely, like, probably the biggest thing. because America as a republic was founded on the institution of democracy, and especially what with sort of the whole government structure in America. The three branches, executive, legislative, judicial, really are meant to keep each other in check, in a way. Like the Articles of Confederation really sort of failed because they didn't really have that sort of check system, in a way.
Somebody's done their homework.
Thank you. I took a AP government, and so
That's great. Yeah. My stuff
I
was
didn't
a
mean to
long
stop
time
you.
ago.
Go
I'm
ahead.
old.
Yeah, mine.
But no, a
Ditto
lot
for me.
of
it's
stuff is
extremely
like
important.
norms.
Like, yeah.
And so
especially like something with
this administration has come in and tried to the norms that usually most the presidents sometimes they'll bend it a little bit on certain things, but not to this degree.
norms in and of themselves don't have power or don't have meaning.
Right.
But the fact is that norms exist for a reason. Something like don't strike a country like without congressional approval first, which in the past presidents have done to like effect in some cases. But something like Trump like attacking Iran and attacking Venezuela earlier is very much unprecedented and not good for democracy as a whole. Because the fact is that attacking countries such as Venezuela or Iran and trying to topple their governments really sort of leads the way to more despotism in a way. Instead of having a popular uprising, you're sort of just bombing things. And in that case, a lot of times terrorist groups are the ones that take over.
Right.
I think like in
Because you don't
terms
know
of,
what's going to happen. I mean, look at Iran.
Exactly.
You
Look
know,
at
and-
Afghanistan.
exactly, like
Right.
the terrorist groups are the ones that take over in these situations a lot of the cases. And Iran's regime has toppled like a bunch of times. They're very unstable republics in these places such as Venezuela, Iran. Trump attacking Iran really, I imagine there are good intentions to the attacks of Iran on a lot of Republican sides, but
They can hear you. They're telling me they can hear you. Go ahead. They may not
Sorry
be
about that.
agreeing, but they can hear you.
sorry about that.
Yeah, you're all right.
There's a lot of good intentions, like to taking people such as the Grand Imam and Nicolas Maduro out of power. But the problem is that when you take them out of power, there's a vacuum. So filling that vacuum
Got a
in and
good
of
point.
itself is very dangerous and very, very just hard to do. I think in a lot of ways, Trump would be better served sort of like more listening to the voices of Americans. And a lot of like representatives such as Ann Wagner would do a lot better listening to Americans as well. And that is like part of the reason I decided to report on this, because, it's just, I think it's a good cause. Mainly the best cause is protesting Ann Wagner, because someone who doesn't listen to her constituents needs to be taken out of power.
You know what you say, the folks on the right will agree in the opposite direction, actually. Take them out of power, right? But, yeah, well, that's interesting. Well said, actually. And see, when I look around, we look on TV, what do we see? Hard stuff, right? But when you're talking, you're expressing a well-articulated point of view.
Thank you.
By the way, old man hit about 191 credit hours.
191 credit hours?
Yeah. 768 is about the highest course I took, almost 800 level. That's enough for a PhD if I concentrated. But no, I've got my bachelor's.
You seem very knowledgeable.
I'm busy. Well, thank you. But no, what I want to do is go around. I want people to be able to talk. Now,
That is
Yeah,
of
yeah.
utmost importance to our democracy.
yeah, if somebody, walking down the street, let's pick on the Trump guy. Drive him down. That way I stay safe and don't get shot, right, people? Okay, that's sarcasm. I had 4 people say don't do it. They might shoot you.
I'm not gonna shoot you.
Well, no, I figure.
People are a lot nicer than you'd expect.
Mhm,
And
that's
a lot
kinda
of
how I think.
a lot of the thing is, like, people are just afraid to go out and talk to other people because there's just this sort of atmosphere of fear that's built around a bunch of different things, which is really unfortunate.
Well, the thing about it, you're right. For being on the left. But as far as people not talking, and the thing I don't like is, I'm going to stay away from My idea is to find out what y'all think, okay? And give you a chance to talk to some people. I don't know what percentage of these folks would be willing to walk up to you and talk to you. Maybe, maybe they wouldn't have the opportunity. It's not upset my viewers, but the Trump guy goes behind the truck. He does it. A while ago, he did. He had to be on disability. He was waving high, but it's only one finger he could manage to move up. Got it, folks? But anyway, that's no way to express. This person here on the left who expressed very well, but I'm still on the other side of things to a point, okay? I do agree that, one, we need to talk. Two, we need to understand each other as much as possible. Be on the street corner of, let's leave that out. And here in the Midwest are the fellow over in Iran. Now, I've got a short interest. It can be a long story. I've known this guy since college, okay? He's older than me. His father died here, not being able to go back to his homeland. They were expelled from Iran. His dad was the third in charge, maybe second in charge of the Treasury Department for the Shah. By the way, if you look at it, we installed the Shah, it looks like it. The CIA did, okay? Now the Iranian peoples have to figure out what happens. Are they better with the Ayatollah people? Or are they better with us? Because that's their choices right now. Now down the line, they can choose to turn their back on us. And if that's true, we probably should let them. You know what I mean? It's their own country. As long as they don't present a
threat.
Yeah, a threat. That's a good way to put it. Now, the reason why I'm pausing is I'm trying not to go into a long political spill but anyway, the point of it all is that if we don't talk with each other, then we end up bombing each other.
And we just become more partisan. We just, isolate ourselves.
There's not much room in the middle, though, anymore.
There isn't. There really isn't.
Everybody's on the left or right.
Yeah. Which is a big shame.
But there's some people in the middle, and hang on a second.
Hopefully I'm middling enough.
Oh, I think you're in the middle.
Aw, thank you. My parents are conservative. I consider myself
A liberal?
Yeah.
Well, you probably fit in that category, okay, all things considered. And
I listen to a lot of arguments from both sides, and I take things with scrutiny because I'm trying to be a journalist.
You're trying to be what?
I'm trying to be a journalist.
Okay.
Or someone. I don't know.
Oh, you're a journalist.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody on to tell me if the wind is cutting us out, because I want to make sure that we can hear, or you can hear, because I can hear. Rob, are you there?
Rob.
Hear me? Yeah,
Rob.
Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? Or Sophia.
Hi, Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia, there you go. So these are just some folks that come by and say hi. Whoop, did I miss somebody? Sunshine says hi. Thank you. I hope you're still there. And Logan, good to hear from you. Oh, Mustang Sally, how you doing? See, nobody shot me. I'm serious. People are afraid. Besides, you might be surprised how many guns I've faced anyway. Odd y'all have them and shoot me with them. Aren't that great? I just don't like people messing with kids. But, what I mean? Hey folks, how's the sound? I'm going to sign off and I'm going to start again because I'm over 30 minutes and you all know I don't like to do that. Give me 5.